Okay, so tell us a little bit about your bus experience. Like, what was the atmosphere like? Were people talking all the time, or
It was very smelly, to be honest.
how many hours was it?
It was about 40?
Yeah, 40-something hours on the bus. Most of us didn't really know each other, so I came in there not knowing anybody. And when
It's
I first,
a good vibe, huh?
it's awesome. When I first got there to the hotel room, actually I went to a group of people. It was like the first group of people in the bar area, and I'm asking, so you guys with the startup bus? And the guy's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, cool. So where are you guys from? I'm like, oh, a lot of us from Canada. I'm like, oh, you guys came all the way from Canada here?
Yeah.
It's like to get on the bus? Like, yeah. And they were messing with me, like these older guys, and they're all like kind of drunk. I was like, oh my God, these guys are all crazy. And then I met these guys. I'm like, oh, thank God, they kind of like me, you know. And then it's been so much fun, such a rewarding experience. You get introduced to so many wonderful people, and the whole process of just coming up with a business with such a short amount of time and making it happen, it really like prepares you, just like, you know what, it can be done. Like,
and it also helps to drink beer on the bus for 40 hours, because it just keeps you going, a little bit more creative at times. And then when you really got to focus, you do.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's
cool.
fun. I think if anyone's going to do it, it's definitely worth it. It probably comes out again next year. And maybe it just spreads. It spreads, and hopefully if our businesses take off where we should, we keep bringing it back into the startup bus, or that mentality.
Cool. How'd you guys hear about the startup bus?
I got invited by somebody, so you kind of, it's being in doing stuff, building stuff, you kind of start to get to know people.
Right.
So
yeah, it's invitation.
I'd say for everybody is just get out there and build whatever you can, design whatever you can, come up with ideas whenever you can, blog as much as you can. Just get to know the entrepreneurial community, because they'll help. You know, we realize that there's some pretty solid ideas on our bus, and eventually they'll get picked up. You know, seed funding happens, and venture capital money happens, and it's actually good. We're doing good for everyone. Making jobs.
There's actually investors who have heard about my startup idea, who are very interested and want to meet with us when we get back. Yeah. So it's definitely getting a lot of buzz, and they're all really great ideas.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. So, have you guys ever been to South by Southwest before?
Actually, no, it was my first time.
It's my first time as well. Didn't know what to expect. I didn't know it was going to be cold or hot. Just packed a bunch of stuff, hoping that it's going to be okay.
So what are you guys?
Said to bring swimming trunks.
Yeah.
No need.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking cold.
Yeah. All right. So what are you guys hoping to get out of this week or weekend while you're here in Austin?
Well, I think we've gotten a lot just out of this first
far,
week.
and we're just starting out.
Right now, just trying to relax, see what happens with the pitches. If we win, then we continue on Monday and get in front of the investor panel.
Cool.
It's all about the people you meet, the experience, having fun, friends you make.
Getting the word out there about Startup Bus also, because it's a great environment. It really is.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much.
All right.
Have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.